Narcissists fear losing you if they consider you a source of their narcissistic supply. You may be a friend, relative, colleague, or romantic partner that narcissists exploit to gain some benefits. If you have had enough narcissistic abuse and attempt to leave narcissists, they will not get over you immediately. Instead, they will be persistent in hoovering you back to them because they can't survive without the source of their narcissistic supply. They can't operate on their schemes without someone to exploit, manipulate, and abuse. Suppose you just ended a narcissistic relationship or friendship. In that case, you should expect narcissists to chase you because they will never respect your decision. They will never give you rest or peace of mind. Instead, they will bother and convince you to reconcile with them. To deal with this toxic situation, you need to be aware of the 10 things you should do when narcissists beg for you to come back. Number 1. Strengthen your boundaries. Narcissists love preying on vulnerable victims because it will be easier for them to trespass if boundaries are weak. In that way, the victimization process will be more convenient for narcissists. Now that you have decided to leave your abuser, you must set healthy boundaries to discourage them from infiltrating your life again. You must constantly intensify your security parameters, especially if narcissists are persistent in getting you back into their den. Thus, never be complacent in front of those abusive people. Instead, you should be alert every time you interact with those egomaniacs. Number 2. Be firm in your decision. When you have decided to leave narcissists, you should stand firm in your decision because they will do everything to get you back. Do not fall for the narcissist's hoovering tactics, which are commonly associated with love-bombing strategies. Know that narcissists are good at twisting words. In addition, they have excellent acting skills to convince you that they are being honest with you. They may show you how consistent and genuine they are in their efforts to win you back. However, do not fall for the narcissist's lies because only you will suffer in the long run. Number 3. Reject narcissists' love-bombing efforts. Narcissists will deploy love-bombing strategies to win you back to their side. Their ultimate goal is to regain your trust, sympathy, and affection. Such love-bombing techniques include, but are not limited to the following: staging over-dramatic apologies by producing crocodile tears, sending you your favorite flowers, food, and other luxurious things, making false promises, and showering you with undivided attention and words of flattery. You should not fall victim to the narcissist's filtered sweet gestures because they have hidden agendas against you. Once you take the bait, narcissists will reiterate their past mistakes and will only get worse each passing day. If you are in a romantic relationship with a narcissist and you finally decided to break up with them, expect their love-bombing strategies to come your way. They can't survive without you because you are the source of their narcissistic supply. To avoid falling for the narcissist's superficial efforts, you better ask yourself this question: have they done these things to me while we were still in a relationship? If your answer is no, it is not worth accepting their love-bombing efforts. Number 4. Think of the consequences. If narcissists' apology speech sounds very convincing, you should consider the consequences before reconciling with them. You need to prioritize your mental health when deciding whether or not to compromise and return to your abusers. Think of the possible mistakes they will reiterate when you welcome them back into your life. And ask yourself if you are willing to go through the same victimization process over and over again. If your answer is no, it is not worth fixing your relationship with those egomaniacs. Number 5. Confront narcissists about their real intentions. After all the trauma and emotional wounds you have sustained from narcissistic abuse, you should confront and ask narcissists about their real intentions toward you. They can't just get you back immediately after damaging your mental health. Be brave, frank and straightforward to those abusive human beings. Prove them you are not naive and that you know better now. Unfortunately, narcissists do not like confrontations. Narcissists may either change the topic or pin it all back on you. Since narcissists are expert liars, confronting them about their real intentions is one of the most challenging things to do. If they keep avoiding answering your question, I guess you already have your answer. Sometimes you just have to observe how narcissists react or respond to your queries to uncover their hidden agendas against you. When you confront narcissists about their real intentions, they will take it as an attack on their false integrity. Because of that, narcissists will be in a defensive mode to protect their hidden agendas. No matter how excellent actors are narcissists, you may be able to spot a change in the tone of their voice and the direction of their eyes when you confront them. With that, you need to be highly observant of their bodily cues to be able to read what is on their minds. Number 6. Enumerate to narcissists all the mistakes they committed against you. Narcissists hate it when you call them out for their unreasonable behaviors. It will badly damage their inflated egos. In addition, they do not want to receive correction and discipline because they think they are always right. When narcissists beg you to come back, enumerate to them all the mistakes they committed against you. In that way, you are challenging them even more on how to convince you to return to them, considering the gravity and frequency of their faults. It will make narcissists go nuts and squirm in anger because you stepped on their inflated egos. Number 7. Forgive but never reconcile with narcissists. Holding grudges in your heart for many years will not destroy your abusers. Instead, it will only leave you with more damage, especially to your mental health. When you forgive narcissists, you are doing it for your well-being. It does not automatically mean you are uplifting your abuser's moral. When you pardon narcissists, it does not always call for a comeback. Instead, it can be the end of a relationship and the start of something new for yourself. Thus, forgiveness does not always require reconciliation. Sometimes it only offers closure to each person involved. Number 8. Tell narcissists you are getting better without them. Since narcissists are manipulative, exploitative, and abusive, you must be living life to the fullest without them in your life. When narcissists beg you to come back, you should tell them upfront that you are getting better without them. Show them that you can stand and survive on your own. The best revenge you can inflict on your abusers is to show them that you are genuinely happy and doing well in your healing process. Number 9. Choose yourself. After going through narcissistic abuse, you deserve to choose yourself this time. Never trade your mental health with narcissists. When your abusers beg you to come back, do not give in to their love-bombing efforts. Instead, be firm in choosing yourself over anyone and anything else. It does not mean that you are selfish. You just learn to set healthy boundaries. When you choose yourself, you realize your worth, which narcissists fail to see and acknowledge. Number 10. Strengthen your core identities. When you leave narcissists, they will shower you with words of affirmation to make your heart flutter. You might fall victim to the narcissist's deceiving words and decide to return to them. If your core identity is not strong, you will need other people's validation to realize your worth. When narcissists bombard you with flattery or fancy words, remember that it is only a trap to capture your heart. If their intentions were pure, narcissists should have said those words of affirmation before you decided to leave them. Always ask yourself these questions. Are they worth it? Are their mistakes forgivable? Do I still want to be with this narcissistic person? What is the percentage that narcissists will repeat their mistakes against me? Am I willing to undergo and suffer narcissistic abuse over and over? If your answer to these questions is no, then refuse narcissists' plea to reconcile with you. Did you find this video interesting? What do you think? leave a comment below. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. Watch this next video right here.